I got to number 1 in the entire world in Clash Royale by winning 12 games in a row with this absolutely incredible deck. Giant Graveyard is currently one of the most incredible decks out there. I actually went on an incredible win streak, as I was saying, but I also played this deck in competitive in a $60,000 or like $65,000 competition casual cup. I actually used this deck, destroyed Wallace, there was nothing you can do, and so far I'm unbeaten with this Clash Royale deck. And honestly, I can't tell you when this happened in the last time. So I'm just gonna go for my LP there, just Giant to Kite there. We're playing against Future. I don't know if you guys know Future, but he's known to be like a really interesting Electro Giant player. Not really because like his playstyle is interesting, it's more because his deck variation is always interesting. He never plays like normal E-Giant decks. He always plays like with, you know, Ewiz, Skeleton King, Executioner, Fisherman. So the Henker, that's the word in Germany. The Executioner gets one shot there. We're gonna get a really good value there with the Archer stuff, the Skeleton King, and so far so good. So honestly, you could kind of argue, okay, isn't like Electro Giant a hard matchup? Yes, Electro Giant is an easy matchup, especially with the Executioner. So what I really love to do is getting as much value as I can off my minions. Of course, in this type of variation, when the opponent's Execution Ewiz, it's pretty tough, but normally the opponent just has like a card like the E-Giant against it. Maybe Phoenix, but they're not really doing too well against minions, right? So Electro Giant is only really counter against minions, so I like to go Giant minions when this Electro Giant is out. And also at the same time, I love to tower trade. So sometimes they're going to be really aggressive at one side, and then I'm maybe just going to play my Little Prince and just going to go Giant Graveyard opposite and kind of force them to go in for Nado on top of my Little Prince example. I'm just going to tower trade there. So I'm just going for my Giant in front. I'm also going to go Archers, because I feel like it makes sense. Let's see. And he goes in now for his Skeleton King. And look at the Giant on the tower. I knew that his Executioner was out. And he goes in now for his Fisherman. I mean, yeah, it's fine. He gets the King activation. Normally you could think, okay, this is really, really bad for you as a Graveyard player. But not that bad as you guys think. Because I got a Giant. And Giant Graveyard is still really good. Of course, it was a bit, it was like a bit unfortunate. He got the Fisherman ready there. But still, look at this. The minions are going to connect. I'm just going to go for my Dark Prince there. And honestly, I might just go for another Giant here, but I honestly also don't know at the same time if the Giant is that smart. I'm just gonna go for my Snowball here. And the Snowball is kind of making sure the Dark Prince is gonna connect to Tower and also to the Electro Giant. So really smart Snowball placement. I'm just gonna go for my Archers there, kind of forcing out Tornado. Okay, I'm just gonna go for my ability. I'm just gonna go for my Dark Prince here. To be fair, a bit lucky. It kind of tanked everything away. So what is he going to do? Is he going to go for an Electro Wizard? No, he's not. So the Dark is going to splash everything. And we are looking really good. I'm just going for my minions there. Okay, honestly, right now we might have a problem. I'm just going to go for my Giant here to Kite. I'm now just going to go for my LP there. And now I'm just going to let the Giant tank. And now I'm just going to go for this. I'm also going to go minions here. I just want to really make sure that his Skeleton King is going to die. Because his 3-card cycle is kind of putting in work for him. Which is, of course, not really too good. Okay, I'm just gonna go for my arrows there. Also gonna go Snowball. So we're just gonna take one shot. Okay, this will be really, really close. Is he gonna go Electro Giant immediately at the bridge? This is the question I'm asking myself. Yes, he is. So I'm just gonna go Dark Prince there. Just gonna go Archers. The good thing is he doesn't have Nado and Cycle yet. So I'm just gonna use my ability. This is just like one shot. So I might just go now for my Graveyard there. I'm just gonna pray to get some damage. So I'm just gonna go for my Snowball. Snowball is coming down. Also gonna go Arrows here on top of this. We do get a bit more chip there. And I'm just gonna go for my Archers here to clean everything up. So Archers are gonna clean that up. He goes in for a Fireball there. So he just tries to Fireball cycle me basically. I'm just gonna go for another Graveyard there. And now I'm just gonna go for my Snowball. And now it's about praying there to get the final chip damage on the tower. We're going for a Tornado. We're winning this one. Tough matchup, tough game, but at the end, it's our win. We kept the win streak alive, and let's go even further. So we're playing against nobody there. I'm just gonna give him good luck, and I might just go in for my Giant Snowball on the tower and just trying to get some early chip. As always, love to see this. So I'm just gonna go for my Deep Prince now in the back. Let's see, guys. So Darkness is coming down. How is he going to respond to that? So far, he's not going to respond at all. So I'm just going to go for my Little Prince in the back. And it seems like our opponent doesn't even want to play. He's just donating me to win. I don't know who this guy is, but I'm really thankful. So we're keeping the win streak alive. And of course, people are going to tell me now, of course, you're going to win every single game if your opponent is not going to play. But I can tell you guys, this is not what happened. I just destroyed every single player, but the game is over. He got so many lags, but he's actually coming back. He's going to say good luck now. Okay, We might have overcommitted there. I'm not really sure. We're just going to go for archers here, making sure to defend this. This defense now will be really important. So, the thing is, like, you can be really aggressive, Giant Grave, because even if you're, like, losing a tower, as long as you're tower trading, it's going to be fine. I'm just going for my Dark Prince there. Really good Dark Prince. Making sure we're defending everything. I'm just going to go for my Giant here. But this honestly is looking rough. I just want, like, at least one archer to survive, to make sure to help to clean up the Mega Knight. Exactly. And now I'm just going to go for my Little Prince really low there. And his Mega Knight is not even gonna... Okay, I'm just gonna go for minions. It's not even gonna jump on my tower. Minions are coming down high to clean up everything. I'm also gonna go for my Snowball there. Snowball is really good, making sure we're not taking not any extra damage. He's gonna go for Goblins, but this game is over. GG's were played, and this is awesome. So guys, next game here with Limit Killer, and I'm just gonna give Nick good luck, and let's see. So I'm just gonna go for my D Prince there to make sure we're defending the Barbarian Bro as good as we can. And now I might just go for my LP in the back. LP's coming down, let's go. And I think I might just go early Giant. I just feel like early Giant is fine with this deck, especially like if you got minions in hand. Okay, Broder is of course annoying. I'm just going for my minions there. I'm also going to go Arrows immediately to make sure our minions are staying alive. This is a really good counter push. It seems like our opponent is just going to drop. Oh, can we get an ability still down? No, we cannot. But we get the elixir back. So far, so good. We are honestly getting a ton of damage. So, am I going to go like for archers? That's the question. I'm just going to split archers there. It's going to be most likely, once again, like, it should be Electro Giant. But of course, as I said, Electro Giant can be tough. The first Electro variation with this like Executioner Mortar one was of course a bit different than this one, but I still feel like we can win this one as long as we're playing well enough. So the question is, what are we gonna do there? Because I don't really like to go minions in back because it always gives him an opportunity to go Electro Giant, but I feel like he's not gonna do it. So let's go for minions there. I might just go Giant because why not? He goes in like this is completely fine because now I can just put my ability. And like, this is okay. This is completely fine. He's gonna get one bowler shot. I also think the E-Giant might get a shot on top of the tower. No, it's not. And I still could honestly, potentially go in for go for a graveyard, but I feel like it's not really worth it. Yeah, I think we're just gonna chill there. I might just split the archers. Next up we get the evolution archers, but also same for him. In case you guys don't have the evolution archers, you could also use the musketeer instead. Also works, or evolution bats for minions then. But yeah, of course, it's also working without evolutions, but evolution archers are really nice for the also for the kind of spellbait aspect. So let's see. I might just go Giant here. What's it gonna do now? Okay, I'm just gonna go for my GY. Why do I go GY here? Because it's pretty simple. I can just go now for archers to clean up the entire stuff there. Here, I'm just gonna go for my Snowball. And look at this. How much damage is that? That's crazy. No, I'm just gonna go for my archers there. Archers are coming down. Arrows are coming down. On top of the archers, perfect defense. Since I knew his NATO's out of cycle, you can be aggressive. You can be aggressive with the Giant Graveyard because I could have just like gone for my archers there, for my evolution archers, just shredding everything. And honestly, as I said, archers aren't that good anymore against the GY. Since they kind of just like changed the interaction, which is like really weird. They're just like targeting two skeletons now at the same time instead of like different ones. I don't understand what happened with that, but Clash Royale sometimes is a weird game. So guys, next game here versus Team Act Bueller. I'm just gonna go for my LP in the at the bridge, I mean. And he just decides to go in for this. Okay, I'm just gonna go for my archers there. I'm also gonna protect my archers there with a Dark Prince. So far, so good. Dude, this deck, I just feel like I don't know why I'm so good with this deck. To be fair, it's like a really easy deck to play, but I feel like what makes this deck so good, or what like the most important understanding is about knowing when to be aggressive and just kind of trying to get as much positive licks trade out of the defense. I feel like just like play defensive, split your cards, wait for the opportunity, and then just be aggressive. This is kind of what you want to do, right? So I'm just going to go for my Giant here because I knew I was kind of up on Elixir and kind of want to find out if it's really Balloon, but I feel like it's the Pompeo Balloon deck. He's also from Mexico, so of course this might make sense. I'm just going to go for my minions here. I'm also going to use my ability there and Snowball. And he needs to go Fireball, right? But this is fine. Because we can... No, it's not fine! Then Fair Dragon shreds. Okay, my Fair Dragon reset at least. Archers is going to snipe the Brawler there. He also needs to go for the Mega Man. Mega Man is going to die from the Archers. So far, so good. Also, the Archers still need to get respawned. Otherwise, they're going to get some damage. Okay, Archer gets one shot. This is okay. So we know it's gonna be the Pompeo deck. So he got a Balloon, he got most likely Fireball Rage. And this means Evolution Archers, Archers in general, minions, they do get a ton of value. And also he doesn't really have any card against the Graveyard. He got the Rage, he got the Inferno Dragon, he got like the Mega Minion. That's not really something you want to see. So this should be honestly on paper a really free matchup. And I don't really think there's anywhere for him to win. We have like 3 really good and solid air counters, which are not which he doesn't really get great value on. And also at the same time, he doesn't have any answer against my Graveyard. So I'm just going for my Little Prince in the back in the same lane. He might go in there. But honestly, I don't care. I might just pop my abilities. So I'm just going for my Archers. Okay, I'm just gonna go for my Snowball. I just hope my Evolution Archer survives. Evolution Archer survives, so we're just gonna take the shot. Because I know I can now build up a double lane pressure push. He's still forced to defend my Little Prince, so I'm just gonna pop the ability to make him like even commit more. And now I'm just gonna go for this here. Okay, honestly, it was really smart of him. So I can't really do anything because this Inferno Dragon was really smart. But at the same time, look at the minions value. And now I can just go in for my Giant. And I'm also going to go in for my Graveyard there. And I know he's just going to block at the bridge. Makes sense, right? It's a good play. It's a good play. I'm also going to go for the Snowball there. And I know he still needs to commit so much. I can just go for the arrows. Skeletons are kind of tanking. Giant is on the tower. Giant needs to get one more shot. And the game is over. This is a good matchup. I feel like I kind of showed you how to play. By the way, he got Zap instead of Rage. Honestly, makes the deck even the matchup even worse for him. But there's nothing we can do, right? We're just going to wait until he goes in. He needs to be aggressive at one point. And then we just overwhelm him. And there's nothing they can do. I can't believe we're facing Mikey Mike. This guy is actually a good Xbow player. I didn't see him for like a year. I think the last time I kind of saw him around was like 2021. So I don't know, maybe I faced him before, but like I kind of remember him to be one of the greatest Xbow players of all time. By the way, Supercell still didn't fix that. You can't split minions. Makes it a bit annoying. There's some bugs currently happening in Clash Royale, which are pretty annoying. So I might just go for my Giant here just in front. You could think, okay, mortenroyale, isn't that a bit aggressive? Yes, it might. But I can just go for my Dark Prince also here. Why I'm doing this is pretty simple, because his knight is out of cycle, so I can just be aggressive there. He needs to go to another knight. Honestly, it was really well played. One more elixir, and it would have been an absolutely awesome ability. But it's okay. We still get a ton of damage. I think his evolution will be on the archers. It makes way more sense as an Xbow player, because I feel like archers are a card which help you sometimes to break through and also make the matchup way better defensively. Knight is already honestly a really solid card. So let's go for my archers there. I might just go for my Giant now. Giant is really, really good there. He also still needs to play something, because otherwise, like, my Giant is going to get some decent amount of chip. It's fine, he's going to commit archers. Kind of worrying about the fact that he has evolution archers now. So if he's like backing up his next Xbow with evolution archers, I really need to overcommit to kill them. So I might just go Snowball there, just making sure, okay, I don't need to worry about anything. So what am I going to do now? I don't really want to use my Dark Prince in the back, to be honest, because Dark Prince in the back feels like a card which I'm kind of just like a waste, honestly. I might just go Xbow opposite. Okay, we need to go archers now. We got evolution skeletons. Okay, I feel bad for this guy. I really feel bad for this guy. So my evolution archers are going to shred the Xbow entirely, and they're also surviving, so he still needs to play something. Otherwise, my archer's going to get damage on his tower. So he's just going to go for this. I'm just going for minions there. Okay, so I might just go for my Snowball here on top of something. What is he gonna do now? I might just go and honestly for my Dark Prince in the back. And now I'm just gonna go Giant like this. So this is a really smart Xbow place. I need to go archers there. Is he gonna play his own archers? Yes, so I'm just gonna go arrow this immediately. So what is he gonna do now? I'm just gonna wait for his log. Honestly, just gonna go GY there. Why not? So his boy is out of cycle. Giant is unfortunately not gonna tank, so he's just gonna go for this. He's gonna cycle really quickly back to another sort of set of archers. But it's okay, we're still going to be able to get some decent amount of chip damage. We also got another Giant in hand, so there's nothing really we need to worry about. I'm just going to go for my Giant there. I don't really want to waste my arrows, because otherwise he's just going to outcycle me with his archers. So I think it's just in the safest play to go for my little prince there. I'm also going to go use my ability, because he's most likely just going to fireball. No, he's not. So we get still a ton of little prince value. I might just going to go for archers there to cycle to my evolution archers, and also snipe his Tesla. Is he gonna go in now for his fireball? No, he's not. So I'm just going for my... Oh, he's gonna go for his fireball. But it's okay. Just gonna go minions at the bridge. Why not? And now I'm just gonna go for another Dark Prince here. I'm ready for another... Like, for another Xbow. Okay, honestly, I'm just gonna go giant in front of this. I can just snipe everything with my archers. So that's like a really good thing, because he needs to fireball his archers now. He is gonna fireball my archers now. Okay. What is he gonna do next? So, of course, I can just go for my ability here, making sure to shred all the evolution skeletons and also chipping down his tower. So far he's like, we're in a damage lead and we know a triple licks damage, just like one of you two graveyards, right? Of course, he got a big spell power, but overall, I would say the situation is still really, really good for us. So, do I just go in for my... I think I'm just gonna go for my graveyard here, because he just wasted his... arrows. So how is he supposed to defend this? I'm just gonna go for my snowball there. Perfect snowball. He needs to go in for a log now. Log is coming down. Skeletons are still chipping away snowballs. Graveyard, one of the best combinations in Clash Royale right now. And he needs to continue the pressure. So we just go for the Dark Prince on the left side, because I feel like he's deciding to switch lanes now. Exactly. Just gonna go for my giant there. I'm just gonna go for my arrows immediately. I'm just gonna go for my little prince there. He knows it's over. We know it's over. And if you know it's over, it's always a bad thing for our opponent. I can just go now for my graveyard there. And I'm just gonna give him the GG. Well played. And the thumbs up. Like Surgical Optimus Prime, my 1 HP friend. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe. Check one of the other videos out in the end card. And also let me know which deck should I use to push the #1 in the world next with.